Friendly fire, biatch. There can only be one, and it's Breloom. Hey guys, that was actually a clip from my first video on my new channel, which I'm going to be doing other videos, not Wi-Fi battles, but yeah, check it out. I'll leave the link in the description. It's TheKillerNacho, so check it out. Subscribe if you want to. And today's question of the day is, do you prefer pens or pencils? As for me, it's kind of hard. Pens are definitely better to take notes with because you don't have to keep sharpening them. But then again, you know, when you're trying to doodle in class, there's nothing better than a pencil because you can actually erase and stuff. But I guess overall, I like pens. Hey guys, here's a battle with Damien, and yeah, he wanted a rematch. I battled him a while back, so I lead with Azelf, he leads with Arcanine. And he gets the Intimidate, which is annoying, but I'm going to be able to get the Stealth Rocks as he roars me into Blaziken. And Blaziken can't really do a whole lot to Arcanine, so I decide to switch into Gyarados. And I get the Intimidate on him, but then he roars me away, so he's actually scouting my team pretty nicely right now. But I go into MisterMew2 and decide just to Shadow Ball to get damage, but he actually doesn't roar this time. He flamethrowers, which is kind of bad, and he gets a crit and a burn. So that is pretty ridiculous. That sucks. MisterMew2 is too sexy for that. So I decide, you know, MisterMew2 is not going to do anything now, so I decide just to Shadow Ball and get as much damage on the Arcanine as possible. So now I go into Gyarados, and after 2 Intimidates, he really, you know, is pretty weakened. But I decide just to stay in and go for the Waterfall, and yeah, I do take him down, which is awesome. I guess he might have tried to reward me there, but I didn't Dragon Dance, so haha. So now he goes into Venusaur, and I'm just going to taunt so it can't, like, Leech Seed or something. But he just goes for the Sludge Bomb, which does some damage to Gyarados. And I'm going to go into Metagross, predicting another Sludge Bomb, but he just Energy Balls. But, yeah, that's not very effective on Metagross, so it didn't really matter either way. So he's going to retreat into Gliscor as I set up an Agility. But you know what? I'm not going to stay in against Gliscor because of his good physical defense, so I decide to switch into Gyarados again. And he has Hyper Cutter, so my Intimidate doesn't do anything. But I'm pretty sure he's going to switch, so I decide to set up a free Dragon Dance. And he goes into Vaporeon, and I'm really hoping it's not one of those Hidden Power Electric ones, so I decide just to go for the Taunt. And actually, he decides to Ice Beam, so it actually does a little more than I thought it would to Gyarados. But I'm still thinking I can live 2 more, but it turns out I was wrong. I probably should have paid attention better, so I just go for a second Dragon Dance. He's going to Ice Beam me, and unfortunately, I'm going to be taken down to another Ice Beam, so I'm only going to get 1 Stone Edge off, which leaves Vaporeon at pretty low health, but it could have been better. So Gyarados goes down, and that's kind of bad. So I have to deal with this Vaporeon somehow, so I decide just to go into Blaziken, since it's like Choice Scarf, and I have the Thunder Punch and stuff. So I take it down with Thunder Punch, which is not bad at all. So down goes the Vaporeon, and he's now going to go out into Gliscor, knowing that I'm Scarfed probably. So I switch, and I go into Azelf, predicting an Earthquake, and he does go for the Earthquake, which is pretty good. Anyway, yeah. He decides to switch, and he goes into Venusaur, but I just go for a Psychic, so that's super effective on Venusaur, which is pretty epic. But he doesn't quite get taken down, but after 2 Psychics, he will get taken down. So his Venusaur is dead, and that's pretty awesome. Anyway, he's thinking about it a lot, because he doesn't really have a whole lot to take a hit from my Azelf. So eventually, he decides to go out into Torkoal. And I'm just going to go for a Psychic again, figuring, you know, Torkoal's special defense isn't too great. It's really his defense that is pretty good. So I go for a Psychic, it gets a crit, and I end up taking down the Torkoal. So that's not good at all for him. But Poor Damien. Anyway, he goes into Armaldo, I think. I think that's what it's called. And I had to look up its type, because I was thinking, wait, is it Steel Bug or Rock Bug? It ends up being Rock Bug, so Psychic's the better move. And he's going to try to Toxic my Azelf, for what it's worth, I guess. And, not really much to say. The second Psychic's going to take down the Armaldo, so Azelf is really wreaking havoc right now, which is not good at all for him. But now he goes back into Gliscor, and I just explode pretty much for the win here. So good game, Damien, and rate, comment, subscribe, guys. And just a short announcement, make sure you check out The Killer Dorito. Thanks to those who did already, but yeah, keep checking it out. Should be interesting there. Also, I'm going to be away this weekend, so don't expect battles this weekend. And I'll see you all again on Monday. Peace.